Oh, you didn't know? You better call somebody.
Dig it, sucker.
My name is Adrian D, and I'm a certified G and a bona fide stud, and you can't teach that.
How you doing?
This right here, that's Kool Sheen, and there's only one word to describe him, and I'm gonna spell it out for you. SAWFT. Soft?
Can you dig it, sucker?
How you doing? Bada bing, bada boom. Realest guy in the room. How you doing?
You just call me soft, huh? You think you can come in here and you can grab the microphone, get the shouts in, and you can call me soft, huh? You think that's what you're gonna get away with?
You're softer than
That's what I thought.
You're softer than
Cat
mom's
got your
spaghetti
tongue?
sauce. Al dente. You're softer than al dente. You overcooked.
Overcooked like your mother's breakfast?
Don't you dare talk about my mother's. My mother's could be your mother's up and put your mother's in a home.
Your mother's quiche is nothing.
Your mother's doesn't know how to make quiche. She buys it at the grocery store.
Did you just move from Italy to Jersey?
Yeah.
Did you just move from Italy
Yeah.
to Jersey?
It's
That's not allowed.
Italian. We're everywhere. It's in my bloodline. We're everywhere. The gravy, the sauce is in me. I bleed it. I bleed the gravies.
See,
Want to go down to the boardwalk?
No.
Take a swim?
you're Jersey Sicilian.
It's a Jersey
It ain't
thing.
even really
it's
Sicilian.
A Jersey thing.
It
Get
ain't
your
even
head
really
out- Get
Sicilian.
your head out of me face, you muff cabbage. How you doing? How you doing?
Bro, you're softer than mashed potatoes, so you call me soft. Get out of here, boy.
Bro, you're softer than baby food.
You soft like applesauce.
You softer than you was in the second grade, little soft boy. You was soft in the second grade. Crying every time you left the house because your mama dropped you off at school, little boy.
I walked to school in the second grade, fool. Was blah
That's
blah
because your
away.
mom and dad left you.
Can you dig it, sucker?
And that's not a diss. That's real facts. No, I'm just playing.
I'm not lying, I'm not lying. Bullshit, no.
Hey, but I'm bullshitting.
How you doing?
I ain't lying.
How you
But I'm
doing?
bullshitting though.
How you doing?
Okay. All right.
I'm fucking
How you
tired.
doing? This is an exciting week, huh? We're starting something new. We're going to be doing a 2-episode a week formula from here on out. One
Hopefully.
episode will be WWE related. One episode will be AEW related. We're going to try to kind of trim the episodes down a little bit and just kind of give you everything you need from each program separately so you can kind of enjoy the viewing a little bit more transparently. And with that being said, do you want to get right into the WWE?
Of course I do.
Yep.
Of course,
Thank
of
you.
course. Monday, huh? Monday Night Raw,
Monday Night Raw.
huh? First of all, Cody no longer has the Cody Vader, the little elevator thing that he uses for his entrance, and I miss it. They just give him smoke and a little bit of pyro, instead.
It's pretty sick though.
Yeah, the first time he came out, the first time this Monday Night Raw he came out, there was, I believe it was like too little at first, like not enough, right? And then he came out like a second time, or the first time he came out on like, I don't remember, but like there was like not enough pyro, like hella small. And then when he came out this week, there was so much. Like when he came out in the
Okay.
entrance, when he like looked up at the apron and it was still going off, and the Miz was like, "We wasted our whole pyro cut on you."
Hope you like it.
Yeah, because it was so much, and I think that was like a rib because they would say like, he has too much pyro in AEW, and I was clowning you and shit how like they had to cut everyone recently because of all the pyro Cody uses, and I was like, ha. But for the match that he had against the Miz, it was like the perfect amount.
It will.
They found they like didn't overdo it on purpose. You know what I mean? Like they had it like correct.
This match, they wanted they wanted Cody to be like the knight in shining armor, and so the big, heroic entrance I think was a big thing because everyone hates the Miz. You know what I mean? Everyone wanted to see the Miz
Everyone
lose.
is always in the barbershop talking. They don't know shit.
And I thought this match was literally must-see TV.
Whoa.
We're talking Cody Rhodes and Miz?
Whoa.
This is a classic waiting to happen, damn near.
Friends in real life, how you doing?
It's a classic waiting to happen, and we're just getting it on a random Monday
On a
night.
random Monday. And people were mad. Why?
It makes no sense. But to kind of note on that entrance, he came in with the white and the blue and gold, like looking very badass, very like I just for all the nerds out there, very soldier-esque is what it kind of gave me the vibes of a little bit, which is very just like heroism, and that's with all the fire and all like the big entrance was just very heroic looking to me. And then the Miz coming in with the black and yellow, like kind of sinister
How you
looking.
doing? I believe the Miz actually wore
fit.
all black for the Miz TV.
Oh, well, oh, yes, in the beginning for the suit. Yeah, the suit was all black. Yes. But he came out in the WrestleMania attire when they did the match.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was the Miz segment and the match. It's exactly what I want from if they're going to do short builds like this. This is how I think a short build, if you're going to give me something in 1 to 2 weeks, this is how they should do it almost all the time. Like a little bit of shit talking and then right into, you know what I mean? Like a one-on-one confrontation of some sort and then boom, a match.
It's almost like Cody Rhodes brought a little bit of the AEW seasoning over, huh?
Yeah, because that was
that's not his
brilliant.
main. That's not his main storyline.
Nope.
His main storyline, which even continued within this Miz match, was Seth Rollins.
Is with Seth, yes.
Now we get a Rollins Rhodes dose.
And they're gonna be problems.
Yeah.
Like we said earlier, last week or the week before, they're gonna be problems.
But it's like they have like a respect for each other, so I don't know where or how the problems are really gonna start, you know? Other than I guess Seth Rollins was saying now that Cody is no longer a surprise, you know, Seth has been able to keep an eye on him, you know, get scouted and stuff. So now Rollins has no excuse to lose. And obviously Rollins has to win, right? Because what's going to be how fun is it going to be if Cody wins just 2 out?
I think that's what they're gonna do. They're gonna have Cody win.
No. They're going to have Seth win. Watch. I got 5 on it.
Okay, we'll see. I mean, whatever they're doing with Cody, Seth, I'm liking it right now. Even throwing the Miz in there, I loved it. I know a lot of people didn't like it. Hate us if you want, but that was some good television. It's better than a lot of segments that they put on TV. Let's just say that. So
Superstar appreciation goes to the Miz this week. I'm gonna keep that segment going. It's still
Boom.
going. It's still the Miz. Cause why? No, out of respect, I'll pick someone else later when I think of it.
but
what
he
the fuck?
honorable mention because for 2 weeks in a row he's pulling up and delivering.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Delivering 100%.
On the mic, in the ring. It's a reliable talent right there, right?
And his last week opponent is maybe the segment I want to get into next because it looked it's a match debut. Am I correct?
Yes.
It's a match debut for Veer versus Dominic Mysterio.
Yep.
And it was okay. I wasn't wowed about it because I thought maybe Dom would get a little bit more offense in because he's just such a wild card, figure. But I mean, Veer beat him down, and they could have even had him do a couple more bombs to really send the message if they're gonna have him get sent home in a stretcher. Is all I'm saying. He got sent home in a stretcher, and I've seen some people take more power bombs.
Yeah, well, a couple of things. This match, I'm surprised Dom got any offense in because he did. He had a little bit.
True,
In there.
he did, especially in the beginning.
Yeah. But also, I don't think Veer is gonna. I don't think they want to have Veer literally do like power slams because that was like Braun Strowman's thing. And if they do power bombs, and that's just like also like repetitive giant move, which is I think why they give him that funny sit thing on your back into the crucifix hold instead of being like a monster who throws you. You feel me? So maybe like attack at the back more though. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
stomp on his back more, do something.
Yeah.
Do something more with it. If
Yes.
you're not gonna be a
It-
throwing
yeah.
monster.
Okay. Yes. I see what you're saying. So like you're not mad at even his finisher being what it was, which I guess I'm not complaining about that. I'm complaining about the sustained damage didn't seem to be
Targeted only on the back.
yes,
Or the
targeted
neck even, I think is what-
for the upper back neck area where the finisher goes for, and then it just seemed kind of
Like get him in like the classic they do. It's the stupid classic hold where the vice grip on like your shoulder. Which
Yeah.
also, like you could do it
Start
on the
wrenching
neck.
on him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You do that throughout the match.
give him
you
a
know
couple
what I mean?
wrenches.
How you doing? Also, this match was supposed to be against Rey Mysterio, but they had to change it because like medical issues, I guess, or something. So I don't know how last minute it was put together really, and how much they really would have had to change with that. And just fear the veer, bro.
That might be why they also had Dom get sent off in a stretcher though too, so they can if Ray's gonna be out for a little bit, Dom can be out for a little bit, and they can both kind of be sidelined.
Yeah. Well, fear the
So that makes a
veer.
little bit of sense.
Fear the veer, and how come y'all didn't have a stretcher for an actual injury? Rick Boogs, how you doing? But you had a stretcher for Dom, a fake one, eh?
What?
Hey, no fibs here.
You guys had like 5 people carrying Rick Boogs up the WrestleMania aisle. You know how long that is?
With like torn meniscus ligaments.
Like, and then on like in between the barrier and like the ramp, so it's
Yeah.
like you have to walk over the lights and the wires. Like, y'all don't have a stretcher, but y'all not prepared. What are you? How you doing?
Yeah, that looked really bad.
How you doing?
But,
How you doing?
It's all
Maybe
good.
that's why they did it on Raw. Maybe that's why they were like, oh my God, we
We have
forgot
to
to
show
show with a stretcher.
We have a stretcher.
We got billed. We got
have to
billed.
show we
gotta
have one.
We have one. Oh my God, we take care of our athletes or our contractors or our superstars. Oh,
What?
how you doing?
But yeah, fear the veer. I'm with you. Yeah, that looks kind of weird with the whole stretcher situation. So let's just kind of let's figure that out.
Figure it out.
Um,
How you doing?
Kind of like how AJ Styles needs to figure out who he's going to be working with if Edge and Damian Priest are going to be beating his ass. Because I'm pretty sure Damian Priest and Edge are not going to, stay down, stay away.
I don't know, bro. They didn't even. Who fucking won? Did Damian Priest win? Because he disappeared. For all I know, AJ Styles got back in the ring before the end of the 10 count, and AJ Styles won. Damian Priest. Oops, because I'm not finished. Damian Priest made the lights go out, and then he had a purple shiny light go on him, and then he was gone. And then it was the end of the match. And then it was commercial break. And after that, it was like nothing fucking happened. So AJ Styles holds more victories over these two scrubs. AJ Styles obviously don't need no partner.
I wasn't saying that as in I think that they're going to come back and get their revenge, and it's going to be 2v1. Going to need some help.
What if I get the opposite of what I
Because, I mean,
What if
Edge did technically win at WrestleMania.
Yeah.
And
Well, he did. There's no technicality there.
yeah, no technicalities even. He didn't even get cheap shotted. Yeah,
He got
spooked.
distracted.
Yeah, he got spooked. And I mean,
Well, okay, so it's 1-1. It's 1-1 then.
I'll give you it's 1-1, and so that's why I'm saying I think that AJ needs a boy to make sure that he's not getting jumped. Is all I'm saying. I'd be very careful out there if I was AJ Styles. But that was a good little match that they had though. I don't like how it ended, but it's similar to what I was kind of gonna say about the Cody and Miz thing. How they're building it fast and they're just getting right to it. That they did that with this. It started at Mania. This actually is a little bit longer of a build, obviously, because it started at Mania instead of the week after.
Well, it started.
But-
Edge and AJ started earlier.
Yeah, but I guess I should say that this kind of took a pivot, right? It took like a side pivot.
Sure.
And so it feels refreshed to me. Does it feel refreshed to you? That that feud,
Yeah.
it feels refreshed to me. So I
It's a little
feel
different. I just am mad at the ending.
yeah. Well, and I feel that it's their way of continuing it.
What is this, Power Rangers though? Like that happens in Power Rangers. The bad guy gets you knocked down, and then they dis-a-fucking-peer. I'm not. It's morphin' time. No, it's time to get your ass in the ring and get a 3 count.
Nah, dog.
It's a pussy. You used to be the Archer of Infamy. Now you're the something that runs away. The Road Runner that runs away. Alliteration. Vince likes that, so I'm gonna try it.
He's not. No, man. It was more of
He
like.
ran away, pansy.
Okay.
AJ Styles don't need no boy, but what if I get the opposite of what I want? And what if for some reason, Ciampa, who debuted, how you doing?
Facts.
Ciampa, what if Ciampa teams with AJ Styles?
I like that. That's what I'm asking for. That's what I'm asking for.
But think about how savage the group would be, though, if it was Ciampa, Priest, Edge, Rhea Ripley. How you doing?
Yeah, also true.
Well, I guess they could have Ciampa, because right now Ciampa's like a
Ciampa could be a
he's
sleeper
kind
cell.
of a face right now. You know what I mean? So
He could be a sleeper cell on AJ.
exactly.
He could pull a full sleeper cell on him, but
But I
No?
do know that I do know that Ciampa wouldn't mind doing, like some comedy work or like comedy skits. I mean, which is fine with me because I've seen him put on like in the ring. So if he wants to just be on screen present, I'm with it.
Yeah, no, I like that.
His debut got interrupted by Ezekiel introducing himself, and then Kevin Owens was calling him out. He was trying to tell us that is not Ezekiel and that is Elias.
well, it is.
It's not.
But that is.
But it's not. You saw the picture of them together. How?
Photoshop exists.
No, it
and
doesn't. What is that?
That's a lie.
That's witchcraft. That sounds like witchcraft. I don't believe about that. I believe about that. English. I don't believe about that.
It's a lie. So just chill. It's all good.
It's
no, it's all good.
Ezekiel.
You don't
Elias
have
is
to believe.
dead.
Just, you know how you don't have to believe
I'll
in
show
witchcraft.
you his tombstone, dog. I'll put it. We'll have it in here. I'll show you, and then we'll have it in here.
Yeah. Elias paid to have a tombstone with his name on it, so and then he could come back
He
as
faked
Ezekiel.
his death. Well, this is the worst witness protection program I've ever seen because they just put him right back where he was, just different face and name. Worst witness protection.
Worked on
program.
you.
But I know it's not Elias. It's Ezekiel.
It's Elias, dude. I see it in his face.
Dude, Ezekiel can't even sing or play the guitar like Elias can. Ezekiel hasn't even picked one up, dog. Elias would not go anywhere without his guitar.
Then how do you know? Well, how do you know that he can't play the guitar if he hasn't shown up with one?
Because why would he not show up with one if he is Elias? Him and Elias and a guitar are like me and this. We go everywhere together. We go to the bathroom. We go to the shower. We go to the bistro.
Yeah, until Elias started calling himself Ezekiel.
Oh my God, he's not a schizo, dude.
Oh no, I'm not saying that. He just wanted to shake things up and drop the guitar, but he thought people like you might not like that.
He didn't even get yokoed.
He's just chilling, being Elias Ezekiel now. That's Elias.
That's Ezekiel. That's Ezekiel. And that's not big Ezekiel Jackson like Wade Barrett thought, okay? That's a different Ezekiel. Okay? This Ezekiel is a younger, okay? He's got a more head of hair than Ezekiel Jackson does. No offense. Okay? Both muscular men though, both wearing chonies. How you doing?
Okay. Maybe he got you. But he didn't get me yet. We'll see.
You're gonna get got.
That's Elias.
Who?
That's Elias.
No.
There's no such thing as Ezekiel.
No.
But do you want to get to something that we've been kind of on and off about for the last couple of weeks?
Ezekiel. Yeah, what's up?
Liv and Naomi, Sasha Banks and Rhea Ripley.
Rhea no-showed on Monday.
Yes, I kind of wanted to just do their whole feud in one.
Want to do that real quick?
Yeah, we're gonna run through
What?
a little bit of what happened on Friday and a little bit of what happened on Monday in regards to
What?
Live for Brutality and Naomi and Sasha Banks
What?
feel the boss.
What?
Hey, I'll touch you up, Vincent. Kennedy McMahon, how you doing?
It was on Raw, just like a 2-minute blow by fight. I believe Naomi beat Liv to kind of redeem what Liv beating Sasha Banks.
Mm-hmm.
It was maybe not necessary. It was just kind of like a weird match to have so small and just so short. It just kind of seemed forced. But I really liked the Naomi and Ripley fight that was later. I feel like the streets were waiting on that one. The streets have been waiting for Rhea Ripley to get back in the ring, and the streets have been waiting for this tag team match to actually happen.
She hasn't been in the
once
ring
again
since WrestleMania.
The Monday after, but yes,
Oh yeah.
the Contenders tag team match the Monday after, but
yeah.
but
Then
yeah,
she walked out and had a cult meeting with Adrian Priest. That's why she was missing.
and so
That's what I think. That's not official.
I'm glad she's back. It was a good match. I wish that maybe Sasha like interrupted or somebody. I wish there was maybe a little bit more cheese involved. Create a little bit more drama in this feud. You know what I mean?
No. I'm scared that they're gonna break up. They being Live for Brutality.
Well, that's why I think they had to use cheese to win a little bit to get into that title shot, and then maybe
Well,
they can win.
You heard Rhea say that they have a shot. I don't know when. That's probably happening at the WrestleMania Backlash thing.
Probably.
And that's where I think it's going to take place. Either them winning the belts or the turn. And I hope that they win the belts without the turn.
That would be a short reign, and I don't think they're going to do that because they're trying to pump a bunch of Naomi and Sasha Banks merch, and that's only.
No, I think Naomi losing is gonna. Naomi's definitely gonna. She's gonna be the weight on the camel's back. You know what I mean? Sasha
But
Banks
a
is
lot of
gonna
people
have to
like
carry
her.
This team, bro.
We'll see.
Who won?
Well, I mean, she beat Liv, so you could say that about the other team just as much. So you know what I mean. It goes both ways. It's a good matchup. I mean, they both have obviously their A star and their B star. In my opinion, Sasha is their A star, and Rhea Ripley is the other A star, and then Liv and Naomi are their B stars. It's sad to call them B stars, but that's what they get treated like. So it is what it is. I think the turn for Liv could, if depending on what they do with it, you know better than me, but they could have her go to the next level with it. They could bump her up, with the turn and with a feud. But
It would be refreshing.
yeah, it would be a difference from what they usually do, and I think that her and Bianca would put on good matches. I feel like, and I know that's like that's a long ways away. It's kind of a different whole story arc pivot. Whatever.
Well, yeah, because their work when they had they were been in like multi-woman matches for the belt, right? Like a couple times, and like whenever they have like their little face-off moments, they are pretty fucking good. So those two definitely, they could have a good feud in the future for sure.
Yeah, I think that they could have some good matches.
No one's taking down Bianca. Nobody. Not Queen Zelina Vega. How you doing? Not Big Daddy DeVille. Sonya.
Yeah, I can't believe that.
Cheap shot.
Yeah.
Signed a contract that she made.
Dude, Sonya, to me, I don't know, man. Not a main event. And Bianca's a main event. So, like, a little bit of a mismatch
Sonya's
here.
about to be in the main event.
It's a little bit of a mismatch here. I don't know. I think that, I don't know. We'll see. I like Sonya a lot, but I just don't know what she's done to have this story. I don't know. There's a lot of women superstars that could have a great feud with Bianca Belair, but they chose Sonya, which is kind of odd to me. But
I don't get it either. It's okay.
because are they gonna give Sonya the belt? Let's be real.
No.
So like but that's like it's almost too predictable. Like
But
that's why I
anyone
don't
you
like
put
about
in
it.
the ring against Bianca, do you think they're gonna take them? You're gonna take it right now?
No,
Anyone.
true, probably not. Probably not.
So
You're
I'm
right.
fine.
It's semi interesting. Yes, I guess you're
chilling.
right.
I'm chilling.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. I'll give you
She
that.
just abused her power to get first in line. Ooh, whatever.
Yeah.
Who cares?
Well, in Queen Zelina,
Was that? No, I don't even think it was a title match, right? Could have been like a contender.
no, I think it was, but I think that she just got stomped in like.
That's why I don't think it was a
minutes.
title match. Because like, why would you just lost the Raw Tag Team Championship?
I think that she was the queen though. I think she had one of the best records.
Records don't matter here.
Yeah,
Records don't matter here.
kind of true. But
I'll walk
I
in
guess,
and take this if I want.
but like, yes, but that's not Queen Zelina.
Yeah, I know.
The only person that's saying I'm gonna walk in and take this just lost it actually 2 weeks ago. She has red hair and she's been a mom for like 8 months now, 9 months now.
I would say about.
Oh, 10,
I'll say a
sorry.
year. I'll say a year.
I thought you said it was around July.
I don't know.
'Cause she came back in August, so maybe you're right. Maybe she would take a longer time off. So yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe it's been about a year.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean that's the only girl that walks in and says, "Hey, this is mine again."
You
And
know who fucking walked in and tried to say that they're gonna take the red ones? I just hit my head on the mic. You know who said?
oh, you ready for the main
"They're
event?
taking the red ones.
You ready for the main event?
We the ones.
Hey, you kind of froze almost like Jey Uso did when he was cutting that promo for a second. You heard him when he was cutting that promo. I just want to say for a second, dude, when he was cutting that promo, he was like, "Tell him, Jay, tell him who we are," and then he was like, "We are the Usos." He didn't know what to say for the first one, and then after he got the first one out, he started rolling with more and
Because
more.
they always used to say the Usos for like in that like kind of same.
That's definitely one of their things. But he
like,
he
froze
missed
up.
the first one. Yeah, he was missing the first one, and so he didn't know how to hit it. But damn, they came out and no, they talked their shit, and then I should
They
have
thought
said,
they just could walk in to the Viper show.
yo, they came in, they talked the talk, and then they walked the walk. Though they were ready for it, but
the Street Profits were up, and they wanted the smoke.
and too bad for the Street Profits. The Usos look like 2001 Up in Smoke. The way that they were rocking the arena.
They the ones.
I will say, Montez Ford though had probably the best moment of the night when he hit that big dive and then danced in front of Orton. Oh yeah,
How you doing?
that was probably the moment of the night for sure. But the Usos are god damn a good tag team.
They the ones.
They're a fucking good ass tag team to watch. Every
They
time.
the ones.
I understand why they're the longest reigning SmackDown champs.
It's cause they the ones. Oos.
It's impressive.
Our bloodline is impressive. Oos.
That ass.
You know why? Cause we are the ones.
What?
But then if we move over to SmackDown,
And they still the ones.
RKO, RK Bro
Stupid. They the ones.
Showed up.
The grasshoppers, huh?
and they looked around. They said, "Oh, you guys want to march into our show? Try to tell us what's up? We're gonna come back and tell you it's on." Oh no! You gonna get effed into A on Saturday because it's on. So
they agreed to the match.
agreed.
They agreed.
And
Who do you think? Who do you?
I learned that Worcestershire sauce was named after Worcester in England. I also learned
That's
that.
not the Worcester they were in.
No, not Worcester, Michigan.
Mm-hmm.
No, that's also named after Worcester, England. But that's just Worcester, Michigan. Worcester,
Can we
England.
call that one Worcester Junior? WJ?
New Worcester?
There's an old Worcester.
There'd be Old Worcester and New Worcester.
There's an old Mexico.
There's Old Worcesters
Damn.
and there's New Worcesters.
Yeah, I mean, if there were a new Worcestershire, there would be, there would have to be, yeah, that makes sense. That math adds up.
But RK Bro showed up, and just like us, we're down to clown.
Randy Orton, why are you doing that to me?
They showed up and they were down to clown. And they made a statement.
Randall, tell him who you are. Huh? Did y'all forget who Randy Orton is? Get out of here.
Yeah, he basically just told you, y'all are the little bitches to the big dog, and when big dog bark, y'all get in line. And he ain't around, so I'm the one now.
God damn.
And they wanted
Randall!
Hey, they wanted that shot. They wanted that shot at SmackDown. They wanted they wanted that unification match immediately.
They jumped him.
But
Well, they jumped specifically Riddle, because he wanted the revenge that night. So I feel like specifically he got more attacked. Specifically, because at the end of the night it was Riddle and Jimmy.
yeah, how much did they jump him? I don't remember them jumping him that much. I thought it was just like I thought they slid out after a couple hits.
They probably did.
Okay. I was like, oh damn, I don't remember him.
Pissed.
Oh yeah, no, they wanted their shot, and they couldn't get a unification match, but they got a motherfucking 1-on-1 with Riddle and Jimmy.
Oh.
Which was a fantastic match.
Yes. Yeah. Well, you know what I mean. They're Samoan bloodline. You know what I mean. So obviously they can do it.
Yeah, they put in work.
But Riddle. Oh. Randy got too excited. Randy forgot that it's not a tag team.
Yeah, slid in almost before the match was over. He slid in at tap one, damn near.
Before, as soon as the RKO landed, Randy slid in.
And one of the sickest RKOs, by the way, a Samoan pop-up. He was about to get popped up and then turned it into a RKO, bro. Clean.
Never in my life have I seen
Clean.
the hitter of the RKO get thrown up. He usually be throwing up the opponent.
Yeah. No, it was so sick. So shouts out to Riddle. His in-ring work has really turned a lot of my feelings on him. I really I don't like his mic work a lot still sometimes.
Bro.
But sometimes it's good.
But he's
it's
the
better.
one that taught you the Worcestershire fact.
Yeah, it's better. That's what I meant. And he's not talking as much. So I think it's getting a little bit. He's trimming the edges of his promos to where they're not so just like ridiculous, and they're a little bit better.
Randy, do you think that they're gonna win and unify the WWE Tag Team Championships? Randy.
No,
Oh. What?
unfortunately not.
Huh? Okay.
Because they're the ones.
No, dude, no.
Yeah, and I think
Nope. No. The Samoan dynasty is not happening, dog.
okay, yeah, maybe you're right.
No way.
Because I'm thinking about it, they haven't really been.
They were supposed to lose.
Well, they haven't been. You're right. You're right.
Well, were they going to win the belts back and then go for the unification? How did this get written in? Was Boog's injury actually fake? Is that why they carried him off?
So two things. I believe that the Usos would win just because I think that it would be I think that they would win and then they would end up losing the belts at SummerSlam, the unification belts at SummerSlam to someone else. And it might even be RK Bro who they lose them to back. And they hold them for a long time.
I don't know. I really would love it if the Street Profits helped RK Bro win the unification belts and then stomped on them.
Well, so and what I was gonna say is I was hoping for a Riddle kind of turn, but I don't think it's possible based on how they've been, you know what I mean, carrying forward. I don't think that they're gonna do it.
Isn't it crazy how dead ass at first. He didn't want to, like, Randy didn't want to work with him, like, necessarily.
Yeah, it didn't. Yeah, they
But
didn't seem to
they
be as
started-
good of friends.
They
Yeah.
started hanging out for realsies, and they were like, "Oh wow, we're just a bunch of weirdos." So it's cool. What's up, Doc? What's up, Doc? What do you
Like wrestling, like hanging out.
like smoking the ganja? Medicinal.
Medicinal.
How you doing? There's a holiday coming up, huh? What was McAfee saying about the grass?
Something about the grasshoppers smoking grasshoppers, or something about this SmackDown just only being 5 days away from April 20th. I don't know why that would matter, but yeah, good shouts out, Pat McAfee. Good shouts out.
Good shouts. Good shouts. 2 days away from Earth Day.
Just looking out.
Just looking out, you know.
But Madcap Moss,
Yes.
I want to get into it. I'm sorry.
Get into it.
Madcap Moss.
Tell me a joke first, Kool Sheen. You got any? What do you call a cow with 3 legs? Lean beef.
That was good. Ha 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 ha. I don't have any jokes because
Your life is one.
me and Madcap are moving past the corny jokes because we were doing that just to appease that lame, good for nothing, no humor having us Happy Corbin.
I need that bum ass.
He ain't a bum. He ain't a bum yet, but
I need him to be.
he wasn't looking so happy. He was acting like he was saying he was happy. He wasn't looking so happy. But Madcap Moss came out. He said, "I'm sorry, man. These jokes, they weren't really me. I'm not a jokes guy. I'm a normal guy. And I was just trying to make jokes for that one guy, make him laugh, and they were corny and stupid. I won't do that anymore. And I like that. I didn't want that to be him anymore. And then he came out and he kicked Humberto's ass.
Mm-hmm. And he won.
Yeah, he kicked
Moss
his
won.
ass. Yeah, yes, it was actually a little bit of offense both ways, but he kicked his ass, he won, and I think that this could be the beginning of something beautiful.
And during the match, I was telling Kool Sheen, I was like, nah, Baron Corbin is gonna be up to no good this match. Or Humberto's cousin, Angel, formerly known as Angel Garza, because we cut names sometimes. How you doing? Yeah, how you doing? But none of that happened. Happy Corbin not interfere. Fucking Humberto, his cousin didn't interfere. You like that save? He saved it. And even after the match, fucking, it looked like Angel was mad at Humberto for losing.
Yeah, he
putting
was-
shame on the family name. What are you doing?
A little disappointed.
Yeah.
And then backstage, Sheamus, Ridge, and Butch were cutting a promo, and Butch just literally dipset in the middle of the promo. Sheamus didn't notice apparently, and they pan over, and the New Day's just over there signing posters, and they get jumped.
Dude, but that was the craziest. Because I don't
the
know
missile
why
dive?
I didn't think it was gonna start off like that.
Pete Dunne.
The way that Butch jumped in, I did not expect the
yeah.
ambush to start like that. But he jumped over that table.
Yeah,
Cleared
no.
that thing.
No, Butch when he came through and was probably coming at Mach 11, maybe Mach 12. Came through like a missile, drilled into Xavier
Not one of
Woods.
North Korea's.
Literally drilled into Xavier Woods. He had to he damn near looked like he was trying to stop a train. Like the way he was like trying to take that impact. It looked like he was trying to stop a
Denzel
train.
Washington?
He thought he was Hancock, dude.
What do you think? You're Dwayne Johnson?
That ass. It was wild. But then Butch
Who else
started
has
just,
a train movie? You think you're Tom Hanks? Polar Express. How you doing?
but yeah. No, not Tom Hanks. How you
Not Tom
doing?
Hanks. I don't know.
Yeah. It's kind of weird. Just a little strange, but it is what it is. It is what it is. I mean, we don't have to talk about it, but we'll maybe get to that another time. Just like how it looked like Raquel Rodriguez is gonna get to Natalia another time.
Get at it. But Raquel's like outnumbered, so she might. Well, she might lose.
But she's so big and badass.
Yeah, but it's 2v1.
True.
2v1, and one of them's the boat.
True.
The other one is the Queen of Spades.
Shayna Baszler, in that promo, actually looked genuine.
When she was looking at the clothes?
Yeah, and like looking around and what she was saying to her, like that was a good little segment that she had. I mean, so her character has definitely been on a roller coaster for me, up and down. Like sometimes it's cool, sometimes I think that she's kind of lame. And I've always thought she was someone to boo. Like she's always the person that I don't want to win. Yeah. But sometimes I'm like, oh, but sometimes I respect her as the loser, and sometimes I'm like, oh, thank God she lost this fucking terrible, this rat or whatever. You know what I mean? I don't mean that, but that's what I'm thinking. And this one, this one, I feel that she's starting to. I might want her to be Raquel, depending on who Raquel pairs with, because I like Natalia.
Dude, call up Dakota Kai.
Oh, okay, that'll get lit.
But Dakota Kai hasn't held the NXT championship before, and we'll get there when we get there.
Almost, yes. We're about to be there. We're gonna hit Drew versus Sammy coming up in a cage.
Oh,
not really much to say about the last couple matches, but this week it just keeps running. Yeah, but
Sammy's gonna be running and running,
but
and running and running and running. Let's get it started.
Lose control about yourself.
Everybody.
I think this should be the beginning of a very big and long troll that Sammy's going to pull on Drew McIntyre.
Yes, dude, because Sami Zayn is so good at talk. He's so good at getting under your skin. He's so good at in the ring. He's so good. So he like pairs very well with Drew McIntyre, who kind of was only under my skin because I think he's a little stale. But like when Drew talks, he don't get under nobody's skin, dude. I don't know if he can do that. I don't know if he's got that ability inside of him, you know?
He needs to unlock a couple more charisma points to unlock that ability.
I think
but
he has to trade in the sword for those charisma points.
He might. I wouldn't be mad if he were to do kind of shake up like that. But, you know, yeah, I think that Sammy pulling the kind of stunts that Happy and Madcap were doing, but in maybe a little bit more of an elaborate troll conspiracy way, it's going to be good TV. Mm-hmm. I think that's going to be great TV.
Be great.
And the matches where Drew's just chasing Sammy around and trying to beat the shit out of him, and then Sammy maybe getting a couple good grapples in and some good offense. I think that could be great TV as well. I don't think that there'll be because I know that Sammy will get a moment where he he gets rolling with some offense, but then Drew's just gonna hit him with a boot, and then it's gonna be the turnaround.
I need Sammy to win this cage match.
That would be crazy.
I need him to be sneaky, very sneaky, and I need him to somehow like tie Drew or like handcuff Drew to like one side of the cage, you know, and then he can just go to the other side and climb out. I need him to win.
I mean, that would be fun.
I need him to get a dub.
That'd be fun.
After the WrestleMania L to the celebrity and all the torment he's gone through, I need Sami Zayn. All the conspiracies, the theorists against him, you know, it started with Logan Paul. Logan Paul he had that little feud going a couple years back, you know, and now he's had Johnny Knoxville's, you know, and now he's got Drew McIntyre's. He should have been IC champion, and he got shambled out of that a couple years ago too. All these conspiracies have been going against him. For so long they've been going against him, and this superstar is the one who gets the appreciation. Sami Zayn,
Okay.
formerly known as El Generico. He never talked when he was El Generico, believe it or not, and look at him now. The second half of his career, it's like not all he's doing, by all means, but it's what he's doing a lot of. And he likes it. And I like it.
Well, Drew had a big win over Happy Corbin.
Oh,
So I can
so
see
he can
him.
take an L. It's his turn to take an L. Oops, because I
Well,
interrupted you.
yeah, oops, because you interrupted me, and that's what I was going to say.
Sorry.
But it's all good because we're moving on now to the NXT.
Yes.
Let's get right to it. I mean, do you
Real
want
quick.
to wait? Do you want? I don't want to disrespect it. There's one more thing that happened on SmackDown, and it's something that they always disrespect, and we just kind of almost just brushed right past it.
I just noticed what it is.
I'm
And
sorry.
we're moving on, because it's in the way that you use it. Huh?
It's in the way that you use it.
It's in the way that you use it.
You got. It's in the way that you use it.
It's in the way that you use it.
There you go. That's better. Yeah, there we go. Now we're hitting it. Now we're hitting it.
Just like how Cora Jade needs to use a little bit better mic delivery.
I mean, she can come to our school. I got a school open on how to hit that wide, give you that 1 and 2. You know what I mean? It's all good. I only taught Will Smith, Denzel Washington, Mike Myers, Adam Sandler. I just taught some of the best, but it's all good. You can stop by, but it's
Liar.
all good. Hey, it's all good.
It's a liar.
It's all good.
But it's not. But it's not. Your future looks bleak. What's up? You like that, You like that, Because that's what Natalia.
Yeah, she actually killed. She came out during the Cora J segment. Like you were saying, I agree with you. Cora does I mean Cora is young, so I don't want to bash her. I don't want to go too hard and say like she needs to do a bunch of work on this and that and this and that. But
long and like her first long, I believe,
2 minute
monologue promo, like, whew, I don't blame you for not like getting your deliveries in like perfect. You know what I mean?
Yeah, there's
Because
just
when
certain.
Maddie came down, it seemed everything kind of seemed to work out a little better.
Yeah, I think
Like
that
she's used to working with
she
someone.
bounced off of the energy of having someone else in the ring a lot better than when she was in there by herself. A lot of superstars, you see them like it's just little things like their body language of how they move. Like a lot of wrestlers will take 2 steps to the left and right or back and forth, and they'll look at certain areas in the crowd that they won't scan like they're taking forever and scanning the whole crowd. They'll just look over for a second and look back. And it's like it's those type of like little movements that maybe look a little bit more natural that I feel didn't look that way for this segment completely through and through.
It's in the way that you use it.
Pretty much. Just like how it's in the way that you use your shot. Solo Sequoia
Ooh,
got his shot against Cameron Grimes.
We the ones. I got blood. I got this in my bloodline.
Gold runs in my blood. It was good. It was a good build. This match was a banger.
This right here, dog. This right here, dog, was top tier.
Yeah, this match was a banger. I honestly,
So,
Cameron Grimes busted his ass. Solo Sikoa busted his ass, but Mello and Trick said,
I thought Grimes successfully retained.
he did.
Oh,
But while the ref, I believe, was distracted, Trick pulled Solo off of the corner. And then after Grimes won, Trick and Mello came in and beat the shit out of Grimes. So they're not done. He
lost his belt against 4 other dudes.
Yeah, so he's like, yo, I will beat up whoever it takes to get back my belt
I don't blame you.
or my title. Hey, we gotta be correct around here.
Belt, hold up your pants. How you doing?
Yeah, this is a title he's looking for.
Superstar. Wrestler superstar belt title.
That shit was clown. Yeah, that shit was clown.
That was a good one.
I just had to say something. Yeah. But I feel that Solo Solo needs a win. So I don't know who he's gonna be going up against next. I hope it's not Mello. Because if he loses again and he loses to Mello, I'll be sad. I'll feel like they're not. I don't know where he's gonna go from there. Is he gonna just continue to fight random people, like maybe even someone who's coming up next?
They need to bring this belt back, and they just need to give it to Solo.
Ooh, that'd be good. He would kill in that, and then Waller could come get it from him, and I think that would be a crazy match.
And they should, because when this belt originally came about, it wasn't under like 24/7 rules. It was actually like a match. So that's how they should bring it back. Now, and it doesn't have to literally be this, but like since they call him the street champion or whatever, anyways, like just give him a belt. Who gives a fuck?
Facts.
Who gives a fuck?
When
was the last time someone had a special belt for them?
True. Not stale. Fresh. Refreshing.
The $1 million belt was for Ted DiBiase. This one was made for Mankind, Mick Foley.
That's all way back.
Cena made himself the spinner, and that what ended up being the main title for a minute, for like 7 years. Stone Cold has the Smoking Skull. Daniel Bryan.
Okay.
That's final answer. Or the Fiend Bray Wyatt. Lock it in. Those two.
They had their own belts?
Yep. But still, but that was an iteration of the main belt.
Okay.
Not even their own belt. So like the Smoking Skull actually was also an iteration of the main belt.
Okay.
But the $1 million belt was straight for DBI. Like it was just his until he gave it to Stone Cold, he wasn't Stone Cold at the time, but whatever. But yeah.
Okay.
Fuck it.
Well, I'd like to see Solo win. And he could even get a monumental win. Like someone over like Wagner. Like Von Wagner. I think he could take him down. We just saw Von Wagner take down Jiro of Strong Style.
Strong.
I don't know. I like Von Wagner as a wrestler. I think that his moves. He's an athlete. He hasn't really gotten any mic work. I think he's talked once, and it was brief.
And that's why he's got the guy now.
But
and who's that girl, huh?
So do they not give him a chance to talk because they know it's going to be bad, or
probably?
Okay, well,
which is kind of good. Like let him continue to work. Work in the back.
Yeah, train on it. Okay.
Yeah,
I like to see him give it a shot. At least, sometimes you never know what could happen under the pressure. They might, you know what I mean? That's how you make diamonds, right? You got to put them under extreme pressure to make a diamond. So you're not
ready for
True.
that point.
True.
Still,
they gotta be brushed and polished in the right way. So I feel you. But I don't know. This match seemed like it probably didn't have a lot of like pull to it because neither of these guys have had like a lot of solo story, like kind of pushing them to do like any feuds or anything like that. And I think a lot of the crowd loves Jiro and the strong style vibe.
I like him and how he wrestles with the jacket, how he like uses the jacket in the ring and stuff. But his vignettes and stuff are what?
A little spicy, yeah. A little spicy. But yeah, I don't know. It's just kind of interesting. They threw this match together, it seems like, and I'm not mad at it because it was good wrestling, but it just seems like the story had nothing there. So I don't know. But Toxic Attraction, their reign continues.
Yes, sir.
Due to a little bit of cheese, like usual. But I mean,
what are you gonna do?
And I'm just not sure what they're doing with that story. Similar to I'm not sure what they're doing with the story for Darko Anthony.
Darko Anthony.
That's what I'm gonna call him because what's that guy's name?
He's been getting hit up by the cult leader.
Yeah, what's
Joe Gacy?
Gacy, yeah, Gacy's his name.
Strickland is not his name.
But Gacy's made me start, instead of Draco, it's Darko now. It's Darko Anthony because he's going to be on the dark side.
Well,
you
at
can
least
tell.
that's the reasoning.
Yeah, no, yeah, the Colt. It's just because of the Colt. I'm sorry. I'll stop. Draco.
Darko Anthony.
Yeah, he taunted Zio Quinn when he was in the ring, and that's what makes me believe he's going to be on the dark side.
So hard, such hard BM.
Yeah.
How you gonna get him in the corner and then you gonna do his tribal dance, dog?
Unacceptable.
Not allowed.
Dude, it lit him up too.
It literally it made Quinn snap, and now I'm like, is Quinn about to like take down the whole Colt? The whole Colt.
Well, Draco Anthony hasn't.
Darko Anthony.
Yeah, he hasn't completely accepted the agreement from
No,
Gacy, has he?
No.
But he hasn't necessarily like
He's just
completely turned it down.
Yeah.
And so, but this was a little nod to I think him being on the dark side. And so from now
Definitely was
on,
trying.
I think that you're right. It could be problems for the Colt from Zio Quinn, but I don't know this guy. Zion Quinn, Zion. I'm not sure, but
Power Ranger Zio Quinn.
they put on a good match. It wasn't something that had a lot of story, no build, no nothing, but in comparison to like the Wagner and Jiro no build match, it put on to the same level, if not more.
There was some build. Wagner has just been messing with
True.
Hero and Jacket Time, and Draco and Quinn have just been having Darko and Quinn have been having just vignettes.
So
their
same
builds
amount
are-
of build.
Yeah, same amount. Of build.
Near similar amount of build, not like full promo. Yeah, I guess I haven't.
Some of their stuff
Yeah.
that probably might get cut out too. For other
Gyros has yeah, his
he got
video
jumped in the back.
packages. Yeah, I've seen
then-
them get jumped, but I haven't seen any of their video packages recently on the Hulu cuts. So maybe maybe it's only live, and that's why I have a little bit of a spin view on the feuds.
Mm-hmm.
But it just seems like they've gotten a little bit light on the screen time. Maybe it's the Hulu cuts that's doing that to me. And these matches kind of came out of nowhere a little bit, it feels like, but they were good matches. So I'm happy with it. I was happy with the whole week from WWE. I think that they put on a good week.
Yeah, they put on a solid week.
And honestly, our moments of the week were top tier. There's some great matches that to remember.
Oddly, both from this show.
And
NXT.
they both came from NXT, strangely enough. I'll get started, and it was the main event of NXT that I have as my moment of the week, the tag team gauntlet match.
Jesus, all of them? You're choosing all 5 of them?
Yeah, the whole match.
All 5 of them.
Well, yeah.
Name them all. Let's go. Let's hit them. In order.
Oh, hell no. I couldn't do that.
Ooh. Well, Creed Brothers. I don't know. I don't think I do. Creed Bros were 1. It says 3 is Briggs, which means Legado was 2. Okay.
Yeah, Legado del
Creed,
Fantasma.
Legado, Briggs and Jensen.
Yep.
Waller and Braun Strowman.
Yep.
How you doing? That's not his name. It's not Braun Strowman. It's just Waller's bodyguard who has Braun Strowman's attire, and he had just...
So you call him Braun Strowman? Oh my god.
You agreed like I had that so right. Anyways, I said that with so much confidence. And then of course we got the debut of Pretty Deadly. How you doing?
Hey, yo.
Crimson Kid or something like that.
It's fucking lit, by the way. Pretty Deadly. You were telling me about him?
Their gear, I was shitting on their gear last week, and I revoke.
Yeah, no, it's lit though.
As soon as I saw, did you get their video package? As soon as I saw their video package, oh clowns! As soon as I saw their video package, and they're like, "We're the best," and like we're just the most flamboyant, and I was like, "Oh, their gear makes so much sense." They're fucking savage, and
they're lit.
They're pretty boys. Yeah, boy.
Pretty Deadly.
They have a chant.
No, they're savage as fuck, and I'm so glad that they pulled up, and they're just like, nah.
We the ones.
You know they're the first tag team to debut and take the belts.
And win and take them.
Take the belts on debut.
Yeah,
just
boy.
say fuck it.
Yeah, boy.
Did you know they're only the second
Oh,
tag
it's
team?
yes, boy. Sorry.
And also only the second tag team next to Imperium, I believe, to come from NXT UK and have that strap and then this strap.
Yes, boy.
It's lit.
Yes, boy. Get me a yes, boy button.
Give me a yes boy button and then have LA Knight join them instead. Yeah.
So I've got a bit of bad news for ya.
Uh-oh, it's all bad?
Not all bad necessarily. LA Knight was this wrestler's name most recently has been Mace. He was in a group. I'm not going to get into it. He was with this dude whose name is Mace. He was his manager. Mace, it looks like he's got a repackage. So his mask is gone, his face paint is gone. They were both in suits. That's an up. Our boy is still suited, looking clean. LA Knight still looking clean. It sounds like he still has the name LA Knight, but he's just a manager right now. For homeboy Mace, who I hope gets a new nickname.
All right.
And I hope, like, everyone's a little mad. I was a little mad at first, but let's be real. Sami Zayn was a manager / wrestler. He pulled it off very well. It's happened.
Yeah, no, you can do it.
He can do it.
Yeah, he'll.
Am I sad though?
Do I think LA Knight is even near his peak? No. So he can take whatever, you know what I mean, plate they're giving him right now. Eventually that plate's just going to get bigger and bigger, and he's going to just continue to eat. But back to the moment of the week, not to get too sidetracked.
Oh yeah.
Pretty Deadly, Creed Brothers, fire match. I can't believe
the tables. The Creed brothers did one of them.
Yes, and it pretty much put them out, and that's the reason why they lost.
Brutus.
Honestly, I think that the Pretty Deadly Creed Bros feud could continue for a while. Like I don't think
boy.
Yeah, I don't think it has to go away. And I'm with it.
And they have a taunt. They have a chant. And not only that, but their taunt pays homage to the original bad guy. How you doing? Yes, boy.
Yeah, it was a great.
And when they're not in their ring attire, I'm pretty sure
A+.
they're like wearing like they look like well-established gentlemen. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. Oh, I mean,
Like they dress fly to death. They're too fly.
dude, their flow is what I
They're
literally
too
immaculate. Like,
legit. Too quick. How you doing?
I mean, you're summing up my moment of the week why it's a moment of the week better than me, man. But you're right. But I don't even know what more to say because you're right. I gave you the facts, you gave me the feelings, and now we're here. It was one of the greatest matches in that like capacity with multiple tags I've seen in a while. Like the way that it was done was actually executed so well in comparison to a lot of like multi-tag matches. Some multi-tag matches get a little messy and the action isn't all caught. This was all the action looked like it was caught. The way that they did this was really, really good. And I love the debut, so I'm with it. What do you got?
For my moment? Bronson Steiner's dad is free. Just kidding. My moment of the week
Please no.
is a little hint of something that's happening next week, okay? We're getting the boat, the best of all time, Natalia Neihart versus Tatum Paxley. How you doing?
How you doing?
Just kidding again!
Gotcha.
You fools, you schmucks! My moment of the week is Mandy Rose versus Dakota Kai. Dakota Kai. The girl with the shiniest wizard, I think. I hope I'm not giving her that one and that's someone else. But anyways, she put on a great match. She had it almost. She was so close to getting the gold for the first time. She's the most underutilized female in NXT who's never had the gold. and I want her to move up to SmackDown to
Yeah.
be with Raquel so that they could take out Natty and Shayna.
That would be a lot of fun.
That would be
This
a
match
lot.
was crazy. Toxic Attraction's reign continues.
How you doing? All the gold. How you doing?
I mean, I hate that they have all the belts.
I love it.
It's like I want to see other superstars get their hands on the gold, but I
You
also
did for 2 days, and that's all you ever gonna get, sucker.
love that their reign is good. Their reign is solid.
Yeah. Both of the tag team reigns have been solid. Yeah.
True, actually. They don't really have a disrespected belt over there. But they
Weird.
don't. But they also don't have a women's mid card.
Yeah, that part is weird. I don't know if they ever are gonna do that ever again. The women's mid card.
They should have a women's mid card at NXT specifically. Maybe not on the main shows. I can understand maybe not having them on the main shows.
Okay.
The way that they do it,
Oh yeah, the way they handle their
the
women.
way that they do it, I don't know.
What?
We want that,
What?
but I think on NXT they could have a mid card belt and it could be cool. It would have prestige.
They definitely could make it happen. I mean, look at what look at what the other company's doing, huh? Weird.
Yeah, really strange, huh?
We'll get into that in the next episode. But in the meantime, this has been Clowning Around the Ring. I'm a certified G, and Kool Sheen is soft.
Psych.